South Korea's National Assembly is discussing revising the election law to allow COVID-19 patients to vote separately from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Election Day. This comes as the highly contagious Omicron surge could otherwise leave tens of thousands of people unable to vote. And those votes could be a deciding factor in a tight race like this presidential election. Our political correspondent, Kyung-eun, with the details.
The March 9th presidential election is likely to see extended voting time. Voting starts at 6 a.m., but rather than ending at 6 p.m., lawmakers are looking to extend voting until 9 p.m. Those extra 3 hours will solely be designated for COVID-19 patients and self-quarantining voters to cast their ballots. The Parliament Special Committee on Political Reform on Wednesday discussed adding this revision to the election law. Under the current guidelines, if you get infected or are under self-quarantine before the early voting period, you can head to temporary polling stations set up at COVID-19 treatment centers. But the problem comes after the early voting, because if you get infected during that time, there's virtually no way to vote. There'll be no temporary polling stations designated for patients on Election Day. And mail-in ballot applications will be over by then, as they're set for February 9th to 13th. Given the current pace of spread, daily infections could top 170,000, putting more than 600,000 patients unable to exercise their right to vote. Those in self-isolation can still vote after 6 p.m. after the regular voting period, just like in the past general election, but lawmakers are looking to expand this measure to include COVID-19 patients. In an election as tight as this one, those votes could also be a critical deciding factor. Indeed, in the 1997 election, Kim Dae-jung won with a slim margin of some 390,000 votes. The committee will likely to hold another meeting in the afternoon to finalize the revised bill. Once they do, the bill will be submitted for a final vote in the upcoming plenary session this month. Kyung-eun, Arirang News.